Scout!
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Super Goblin. We're going to go over this week's polls, and we're going to talk about DCKO.
Let's start last week. Last week, we had some good stuff. Last week, peak of the peak, Martian Manhunter, Absolute, which is so sad that we only have 3 issues left, but it was glorious. We're going to love it while we have it. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, I'm losing Dennis Camp's story. But it's actually peak. Okay, Ultimates is also here. And we also only have 3 more issues of Ultimates, coincidentally. What's up with Dennis Camp only have 3 issues left?
He's going to blow up after this.
Yeah. Sorry, Dennis.
I don't think any of y'all picked it up, but Punisher #1 was great. It was very good last week. Really enjoyed it.
Worth
I haven't ever read a
ongoing.
I think so. I've never read a Punisher comic, and it's a nice introduction. It's a good jumping off spot.
And who wrote it?
I was this close to picking up a Punisher and Daredevil thing today.
You already knew who wrote this,
close to
didn't you?
picking up
Benjamin Percy.
Benjamin Percy. That's our
It's not the
boy.
last time that he'll show up in this video.
No, it sure is not.
No, I actually read a Benjamin Percy today that we'll talk about.
So did I.
But we also had the best issue of the Mortal Thor run, in my opinion. Issue 7 was immaculate. He's back in the groove. It was like a little rocky getting here, but issue 7 was really good. Really, really good.
It was good.
It was really good. The finale to Spider-Man and Wolverine did occur. It came and went like a whisper in the dark. It was good. What else? Escape #6, glorious. You guys have about 5 months to get the trade for Escape before it continues on, and you need to read this story. It is really good. It is really good. Go ahead, Philip.
Oh, Brutal Dark. Start pulling it, boys.
Brutal
And
Dark
gals.
was good. Brutal Dark was really good. Talk about the end of this video, but we also had the Infernal Hulk 4. Philip, you picked up today. You haven't read it yet, have you? All right.
Haven't read a single issue.
It's peak.
But it looks beautiful, and Cyclops is showing up, so I got to read it.
Yeah, we are getting Cyclops.
I finally got my issue with Dork.
Yes! Oh, it's so good. Please let me know what you think.
Second printing already plus $2.
Yeah, I saw the second printing in there, and I really want it because the cover is beautiful, and I should have got it because it's going to be cleared out by tomorrow.
I looked at my store today, and they didn't have any copies. I think he said scalpers have been getting them, and I guess that they got them here.
Unfortunately.
We talked about this last week.
If you have Dork in your shop, you need to be reading Dork right now. Dork is probably my favorite book of this year so far. Dork is amazing.
If you ain't pulling Dork, you the dork.
Oh, the dorks ain't reading Dork.
Yeah. That was really the highlights of last week. We talked
Last
about
week,
Ultimates already. Oh, absolutely,
Last
Wonder
week was
Woman.
peak.
But to the now, to the current, we have some pickups. Allow me to divulge. I'll go first.
Wait, Sam, I think you had the most pulls. You should not go first.
Okay. I was feeling selfish. I'm sorry. Somebody else
Yeah,
go ahead.
I only had 2.
At 1.
Okay. Miles, you go first.
Okay. I got Shadow of Maul, which is leading up straight into the I have a terrible glare on this, sorry.
Oh, can we see that cover, Sam?
Oh, that's a great cover, Sam.
Yep.
Oh, that's an awesome cover. This leading up into the Maul TV series in the style of Clone Wars. I couldn't be more excited about this show.
Are we going to see a Jar Jar comic tie-in?
I don't think so.
Then I'm dropping
That'd be
this
cool.
book. I don't know why.
Mainstay
And
of the
who
show.
wrote it?
Benjamin Percy.
Benjamin Percy.
Right there.
Staple of the show now. Maul was great.
Yes.
Star Wars comics do sometimes get their head spun around on all the lore and trade routes and everything like that, but it was still good. It was still really good.
It was great. And these aren't they're not pulls. They didn't come out this week, but I did end up getting issue 273 and 395 of The Amazing Spider-Man, both featuring Puma. And Puma is a cool character that I haven't read a lot about, so I'm excited to read those.
Pumbaa.
I love him in Lion King.
Shout out.
The last thing I got.
Cheers, my friends.
Oh. Cheers.
Nice.
I got
Hey, cheers, guys.
2 more things. I got the Invincible Marvel team up with Spider-Man Invincible. Beautiful cover. This is a Todd McFarlane.
That's a great
It's
one.
wonderful.
Very
They
nice.
leave some room for me.
McFartland, am I right? Freaking hate that dude.
This is the last thing I got that did not come out this week. It is the Pixar manga collection. I am
cool.
so hyped for this. I'm going to be reading this to my future
Are
kids.
those trades?
These are little manga books. Yeah, there's a Nemo one.
What?
There's a Monsters Inc. one. And
That's cool.
it's great. Okay. There's a Wall-E one, and then there's a Toy Story one, and on the front there's Toy Story 1, and then you flip it over for Toy Story 2.
Oh, that is so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. This is already maybe my favorite comic I've ever owned now. No, this thing is sick. This thing is cool. Y'all want to talk about KO?
Now let's do it.
Spoiler warning for DC KO number 5 and everything that came prior.
This is the end of the KO.
Last KO. Who is the last man standing in KO?
Okay. Who did you think was the last man standing is a better question.
Jarvis, pull up the receipts. I forgot who I said it was. I think I'm pretty sure I said Superman.
I said Zatanna, so I got cooked.
I said Batwoman.
Y'all did a bracket, didn't you?
Yes.
We
I
did a
did
bracket,
do a
yeah.
bracket.
Okay.
We did a bracket, and I thought either Plastic Man or Superman.
I definitely had Batwoman winning it all. I thought I was cooking.
Yeah, first round.
Hey, in
Knock
some
it off.
ways you were right. In some ways.
Yes. We'll get there.
Let's start going through it.
Luke, do your troll
Yes.
face really quick for the camera.
Before this is, I will say, I will say this is an incredible event to be in on. This is peak. This is top tier. Scott Snyder, Joshua Williamson, everyone on the side stories. This is amazing.
This is that stuff we tell our kids about.
I don't even think there's a like epilogue issue to this. I think this is it, right? Like there's no more side KO stories
It said this is the end for now.
for now. Part 1, I guess. So we will see. But it opens up, obviously, at the end of the last issue. Lex Luthor had joined Darkseid's team trying to steal some power, but really just trying to get at Superman, right? Clearly that goes south. Because while Darkseid is hooting and hollering and glooming around, they finally tie back to the board game that they are playing.
First
And
issues.
yeah, throughout the entire series, they're playing some board game. And at the very first issue, we saw Darkseid pop up in the middle of their game and they all had to go fight him. But this time, everybody jumps out the window and Superman stops. And he's like, wait, I know you're here and I know what this is. And he looks over and sees Doomsday in the corner.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
sick panel.
It was an
yourself.
incredible little twist off rip. And from then on, it's just Superman taking control of things throughout the rest of this issue. It is so
As
cool.
he should.
Because the whole tournament is who's gonna beat the Heart of Apocalypse little tournament so that they can fight Darkseid and that they can take over the Omega energy and make sure Darkseid doesn't destroy the entire universe. We finally figured like Superman is the one at the very end. There was some like weird little steps towards the end with Darkseid, and like he shut down everybody else except for Superman. So Superman didn't have to like kill Batman or anything, but Superman is left over. He looks over, finds Doomsday, and they're basically like, "Hey, let's have a plan where I infuse you with this energy. It's called Alpha Energy, right?"
Mhm.
And we just get boss mode Superman, and he
But I
starts
said,
going through a little journey.
Can
Do
I
we know
show
how
when
many
he
are
pulls
here?
up?
Yeah, please. Yeah, the new King Omega.
That's
Ding.
cool.
Ding, ding is what he says.
We got Mr. Onomatopoeia here.
Huh?
Onomatopoeia, like from Green Arrow. Sorry, your kids are going to love that one.
Yeah, so I really like the fight that ensues for like the next like 5 to 10 panels where it's just like Doomsday and him, they're like fighting man to man, but the way it's described is as if two universes are battling to be created at the same time. So it's like as they're striking, like galaxies are born and black holes are radiating light. So it's like it's not just two guys fighting, it's like two whole entire universes are at stake. It's so cool. Until Darkseid punches and beats Superman so back far in his timeline that Superman goes back all the way back to his universe's Big Bang creation. And yeah, that's them going all the way back through the timeline. And then in the next panel, Superman absorbs his energies, his world's Big Bang, and starts whopping Darkseid back.
Because
so cool.
Superman made a universe that was perfect with the alpha energy. He got infused with the energy, and he was like, "I'm gonna make a perfect world, and this is what Superman would want." And like in this world, there is still like fear and death, but there's also like good things, and even death has like a poetic meaning in this world, or like has some positive emotions in it, because he understands that like there is still a cycle of life and continuation, but there is good to be found in everything, which is really cool because that goes back to what Superman is, where he is seen as this perfect figure, but really it's just he sees the good in everything, even the evil. So in this perfect Superman world, there is still death and there is still evil beings, but the good can be found in every situation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which leads him to not want to play the game anymore. And play things by his own rules, right? And so he takes all that energy and he brings all of his friends back, and it's a really cool like 2-page panel where everybody who's fought in the KO tournament springs back to life. They all zoom in at Darkseid, and that's the end of the fight.
Yeah, because he's like, look, I don't think one person should be in charge of making a whole world. I think that's how we got to Darkseid in the first place. I think it's about everyone doing their part and having a hand in this world. So that's why he brings everyone in instead of having one King Omega like the tournament wants. Superman's like, no, we're gonna have everybody involved in this universe because it's our world. It's not my world or Darkseid's world, which is really cool.
Yeah, but it's a big gamble too.
Yeah.
But it's a risk he's willing to take in order to not have all that power to himself.
Yeah.
Very, very awesome. Which is apparently going to lead us into a lot of cool comics.
Level, baby.
Superman says he's got one last thing to do. He leaves his friends, but then it shows kind of he goes back and his one last thing to do is he like fuses his energy with the Earth's energy, and it creates all these just new stories that weren't there before. and apparently we're going to be able to read them. So like we can see here, we're going to be able to read Deathstroke, Lobo, and Batwoman, but looks like we're going to get several more stories that we're going to be able to read too. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. It was a beautiful way to finish it. I mean, it's the most like comic thing ever to be like, here's a tournament. At the end, we're gonna have a big fight, but then it's really just like, well, actually, we're gonna change this into like a big metaphor for Superman's like theology and stuff like that. But it actually worked out really nice. It worked out pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, I like that. It leads into other things too. Philip, you want to talk about the last page?
There will be a crisis of absolute proportions.
Yeah.
Obviously hinting at the absolute universe having implications in this new universe.
Yes. So apparently, all over the infinite universe, every other parallel universe was fighting to be King Omega as well. So all these other worlds are fighting, and they are bringing their champions. But Earth in the middle is the only world that Superman has conceded to being the champion. But it looks like all these other worlds, Darkseid's like, they're feeding me with their Omega energy. So I have no idea what that's going to say for Earth.
I will say it is really beautiful that we started the Absolute Universe with Wes Craig on the art for Darkseid's origin and the origin of the Absolute Universe, and we ended with Wes Craig at the end of KO.
That's really awesome.
It is so cool.
Yeah. Also, I know I haven't been saying this, but I've been loving these like really like plasticky covers for the KO that you can like you pull open and it's like a full art page.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool, and you can like see through the KO what's happening. But
yeah, that's really cool.
Just thought I would mention that too.
Tiny side note before we talk about the final thoughts: is this Alex Ross?
It looks like it.
It's definitely inspired.
Yeah. It is either Alex Ross or somebody is taking notes.
Either way, it's all good out.
I think one of my last thoughts is that I think that this is a really good jumping on point for anybody who wants in on what's happening. Like if you're not sure if you want to go in like DC or Marvel and you're like kind of like teetering the fence, you don't know which one yet. DC KO is literally 5 issues. And all 5 issues have already been uploaded to the DC Infinite app.
Mm-hmm.
So you could binge all 5 issues and you'd just be sucked in. You could read the entire thing and just be like, get a good like view of what is going down in the DC universe right now. Because you read this and it's like, I like this character, fine. You could just dig in and like go crazy because there's so many characters doing so many cool things.
This one's already on there, number 5.
Yeah, I looked at it.
Wow.
They've been doing this. DC Infinite, they released their main events day 1 on the app.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
DC has become the opposite of gatekeepy. They are so new reader friendly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, especially with all like the All In and Newton, like Next Level, like they make it very, like it is so much more obvious, like where starting on points start for DC.
Yeah, and I think Marvel is doing cool things too. This is not a knock on Marvel. This is
no, and Marvel's getting really good at it. I mean, come on, like with like the new, like the Armageddon thing right now, I think is going to set up something like very similar. Like so, like the new Iron Man, very easy to get into. Like they're definitely coming out with like more issue number 1s that like are actually you can read it as a number 1. So
yeah,
it does seem like this is someone who's not all that involved well, I'm not involved at all with the DC universe, it does seem like this is a good jumping on point.
Yeah, it is. And as a whole, there has been a massive surge of comic readers recently, I believe, because of
Oh yeah.
Absolute Batman, because of Invincible, and people wanting to read Invincible. And I think they understand that, so they're making it easy. Because that's why we got into it. We got in because of Ultimates and Absolute.
I got in because of Ultimates. Yep.
Yeah, and they are just making it so easy to stay in and make you not feel like you have FOMO for missing out on the last 80 years of comics. It's really
Exactly.
cool. But overall, DCKO,
Very good.
amazing, beautiful. I want to reread it back to back to back to back to back. Now that it's all out.
Yeah.
I want to go
Those
back
fun.
and read I missed a lot of like the solo fights. I want to go back and read too. Makes me want to go do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it
you
was a
got
fun
to.
event. I don't know if it was my favorite event off the bat. It's definitely like the biggest, most cosmic, world-shaking event that I've read so far. And like it's gonna change things for DC, obviously. Hopefully for years to come. But like as a story on its own, I think what it does really well, which is pitch a softball for other stories to hit a grand slam. Like this stuff like this is the reason why all the Absolute lines like Martian Manhunter, Absolute Batman, all of that exists because of this stuff. And now we're gonna see all this next level stuff. Like we're gonna talk about Lobo pretty soon. Like all that's because of KO. So thank you, Scott Snyder, for building something that is just really 5 issues and a core event that it's cosmic level proportions and just really fun, really great story.
And Joshua Williamson.
And Joshua Williams. Yeah, great art. Dude.
And while I'm seeing it, while I'm looking at it, a little Easter egg for the Daniel Warren Johnson fans on this cover. It says, I can't get to unblur. Right there it says do a power bomb.
It does.
It does.
Which is awesome.
That is so cool.
And it says AEW across over here. But do a power bomb. Obviously referencing his book. But that's awesome.
Sweet. Final thoughts on KO?
It's good.
Great.
Yeah. Anyways, see ya.
Can I close this out?
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next week, we're doing New Comic Book Day. See you there. Absolute Batman, issue 18. GOAT. Okay. See you guys.
Oop.